Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is AJ. I am so excited to have you here. Before we begin, take a moment to like this video and subscribe if you are drawn to stories that sit with you just a little longer and the kind that don't demand for your attention but earn it quietly. This might be the place for you. This channel is about stories that sit and sometimes stories that hurt in ways that matter. And I feel very strongly that A Silent Voice is one of those stories. Now, this film is based off the manga with the same name. And while it might look soft and gentle on the surface, it carries a weight that's hard to shake. It presents itself as a coming-of-age drama, but at its core, it's a deeply personal exploration of guilt, redemption, and the long shadow of childhood cruelty. The story follows Shoya, a boy who is in elementary school. He becomes a kind of ringleader of a group of kids that end up bullying a deaf girl named Shoko. What begins as ignorance quickly escalates into something far more harmful. Eventually, the class turns on Shoya, isolating him the same way Shoko once was. Fast forward, years later, we meet him again. He's older, withdrawn, and carrying the full weight of what he has done. And what makes this story so compelling is it isn't just about bullying. It's about what comes after. Most stories end with the harm that is done, but in this one, it begins there. It asks a harder question. What does it actually mean to make things right? And one of the most unsettling ideas in A Silent Voice is that the damage caused by cruelty doesn't disappear when people grow up or say sorry. It lives on in memory, the identity, and the way people see themselves and others. Shoya isn't just trying to apologize, he's trying to understand the person he used to be and whether he deserves to move forward at all. It's a very powerful and emotional concept that really resonates here. Shoko, on the other hand, represents a different kind of struggle. As someone who has lived through isolation and misunderstandings, she carries her own pain. Interestingly, the film doesn't really frame her as just a victim. It shows how deeply she internalizes the harm done to her, often blames herself for the way others have treated her. The film explores communication in a really powerful way, not just through sign language, but through silence, body language, and the things people fail to say. Conversations feel incomplete, awkward, strained, which really reflects how difficult it can be to truly connect when emotional walls have already been built. Visually, the film reinforces those ideas in subtle but meaningful ways. One of the most striking things that it uses are X marks over people's faces, a simple but effective way to show how Shoya disconnects from the world around him. It's not that people aren't there, it's just that he cannot face them. And the color palette leans on softer and natural, often using light and water imagery to reflect emotional states. Scenes feel quiet, almost fragile, as if everything could fall apart with the wrong word, or the absence of one. And what really stands out is how the camera lingers. Moments aren't rushed. The film allows silence to exist, forcing the viewer to sit in discomfort and in reflection. In the spaces between actions and consequences, it doesn't try to guide your emotions too aggressively. It trusts you to feel them on your own. And at its center, A Silent Voice is about empathy, but not the easy kind. It's about learning to see people as they are, rather than how we've defined them in our own narratives. It's about accepting that you can't undo the past, but you can choose how to move forward within it. Acts of kindness in this film feel incredibly meaningful because they are not easy. They come with hesitation, fear, and sometimes a complete failure. And that's what makes them feel right. In the end, A Silent Voice isn't just about forgiveness. It's about whether people can forgive themselves. It also asks what it takes to reconnect, to be seen again, and to believe that maybe even after everything, you're still allowed to exist. Thank you for joining me, everybody. My name is AJ. If you like this content, please feel free to like and subscribe down below. I would love your support. I am a small channel. I am still growing. Stop back, new content all the time. If you want to check out some of my creative projects, that'd be awesome. I have a couple podcasts. Bad Movie Night is a weekly podcast. I get together with my friends. We watch bad movies. It's a great time. Check it out. I have another podcast called Self-Identities, Conversations with Convicted Women, where we go into prisons and talk to women who are facing life sentences. It's very raw, very powerful, but really moving stuff. If you like spooky, creepy pop music, you can check out my music project, Holden Oaks, which is available on Spotify and other music platforms. And also our feature film Transient is out now streaming. If you like psychological horror, sci-fi elements, it might be a cool pick for you. Thank you for joining me. My name is AJ. Take care, and I'll see you next time.